Once upon a time, in the peaceful garden of Aaron and Pierrot the bunny, there was a gentle summer evening. The stars shone brightly in the clear sky, and the moon bathed the garden in its silvery light. Aaron, a child with a beaming smile, was playing with Pierrot the bunny, a little rabbit with white fur and curious ears. Together, they had spent the day exploring the surroundings, climbing trees and running in the fresh grass. As they were about to head back, Aaron suddenly stopped, his eyes wide open. "Pierrot, look at that!" he exclaimed, pointing to a dark corner of the garden. Pierrot the bunny perked up his ears attentively. There, in the shadows of the rose bushes, small lights flickered, dancing slowly in the night air. Curious, the two friends tiptoed closer. "Those are fireflies," Pierrot whispered, amazed. The little lights fluttered joyfully, as if they had a secret to share. Aaron and Pierrot were captivated by this magical spectacle. Suddenly, a soft and melodious note was heard. It was a musician firefly, floating above a low branch. "Welcome, dear friends," she said in a gentle and melodious voice. "Tonight, we are preparing our grand annual concert. We'll light up the night with our light music." Aaron and Pierrot the bunny looked at each other, amazed. "Can we watch?" Aaron asked excitedly. The firefly nodded, smiling. "Of course, you are our guests of honor tonight." The fireflies then arranged two comfortable seats on a large mossy root right in front of the natural stage under the old oak tree. The majestic old oak stood in the heart of the garden, its branches spreading protectively over everyone. Aaron and Pierrot settled comfortably on the mossy root, right in front of the makeshift stage set by the bright fireflies. Their hearts were pounding with excitement as they eagerly awaited the start of the show. The fireflies were busy preparing. Some adjusted their dazzling instruments while others practiced aerial figures, forming luminous circles and spirals around the oak trunk. The music they rehearsed was both gentle and enchanting, a melody that seemed to float softly in the nighttime air. Pierrot the bunny was delighted, his big ears trembling with anticipation. "This is going to be wonderful," he murmured to Aaron. Aaron nodded, his eyes sparkling with excitement. "I never imagined seeing a firefly concert," he replied, a broad smile lighting up his face. As the stage was ready for the concert to begin, a sudden noise interrupted them. A small, sharp cry came from behind a nearby mushroom. Aaron quickly turned around and saw a little firefly trapped in a spider's web. It beat its wings desperately, unable to free itself. Seeing this, Pierrot the bunny immediately sprang into action. "We have to help her, Aaron," he exclaimed. The two friends rushed to the mushroom, determined to free the young firefly. Aaron, with his nimble little fingers, began to untangle the sticky threads of the web while Pierrot comforted the poor firefly. "Don't worry, we're here," he murmured soothingly. The firefly, its frail wings trembling with fear, eventually calmed under Pierrot's gentle assurance. Carefully, Aaron untangled the sticky threads trapping the young firefly. Each thread was like a chain of crystalline light under the moon, but between Aaron's fingers, they gently gave way. Pierrot the bunny, with his soft paw, delicately supported the trembling firefly. "There you go, you're almost free," Aaron whispered confidently. Gradually, the firefly felt the tension ease under its wings. Finally, the last thread gave way, and it was freed. It blinked with relief, slowly ascending into the air with hesitation. "Thank you! Thank you so much!" exclaimed the young firefly. Its light flickered more brightly, as if to express its gratitude. Pierrot and Aaron smiled, happy to have helped at this crucial moment. "You will soon join the concert," said Pierrot encouragingly. The young firefly spiraled above their heads, then darted off to join its friends, its flight now free and joyous. Back on the mossy root, Aaron and Pierrot felt a wave of warmth fill their hearts. A small voice rose, that of the musician Firefly. "Thank you so much, dear friends, for your courage and help. You've made a big difference for us tonight. Thanks to you, the concert can continue." The fireflies, inspired by this act of kindness, gathered again around the great oak, ready to start the performance. Aaron and Pierrot applauded with enthusiasm, encouraging the little luminescent insects to do their best. The concert was almost ready to begin, and the entire garden seemed to buzz with the excitement of this magical night, illuminated by sparks of solidarity and friendship. The clearing under the great oak was now full of soft anticipation. The fireflies gathered, forming a twinkling circle, each light pulsing like a little star in flight. Aaron and Pierrot the bunny, sitting in the front row, were fascinated by this magical scene unfolding right before them. At the signal of the musician Firefly, the concert began. A delicate melody rose, played by the vibrant wings of the fireflies, creating a sound similar to the rustle of a gentle breeze through leaves. Each note was a beam of light that illuminated the garden, transforming the space into a fairy-like concert hall. "This is incredible," Aaron exclaimed, dazzled by the beauty of the spectacle. The fireflies danced in harmony, forming moving constellations that seemed to tell a story in the sky. Pierrot the bunny was transfixed with delight, his bright eyes following each movement with wonder. The fireflies played with their lights with incredible precision, creating light patterns that undulated like waves. At each moment, the entire garden seemed to float between dream and reality, every corner irradiated by this luminous symphony. Aaron and Pierrot, captivated, didn't want to miss a single second of this enchanting show. They had become a part of this magic, carried away by the flow of music and light surrounding them. Their hearts beat in unison with the gentle and set rhythm of the fireflies. This unforgettable moment etched in their memory, a precious souvenir they would cherish for a long time. The music of the fireflies was more than a melody. It was an invisible link uniting all who felt it, a song of friendship and shared wonderment. As the concert came to an end, the last note of light softly faded away, like a gentle breath bidding the night farewell. The fireflies bowed together, lighting up the garden in a farewell choreography. Aaron and Pierrot the bunny applauded with all their hearts, filled with gratitude for this magical night. The musician Firefly approached our friends with a radiant smile. "Thank you for being here tonight, and for saving our friend," she said in a grateful voice. "Thanks to you, we could light up this night with our best performance." Pierrot the bunny blushed slightly, his ears wiggling with joy. "Oh, it was a pleasure to help," he replied modestly. Aaron, his hands still clapping softly, added, "We will never forget what we saw tonight." The fireflies surrounded Aaron and Pierrot in a luminous hug, thanking them once more for their kindness and help. It was a moment of pure connection, a celebration of mutual aid and shared joy. As they prepared to leave the garden, Aaron took one last look at the bright scene where it all happened. They affectionately held Pierrot the bunny's paw, and together, under the soft and lingering light of the moon, took the path home. Hand in paw, they walked slowly through the garden, their hearts filled with that indescribable magic born only from sharing and friendship. They knew this night would never be forgotten. It would remain engraved as a memory of light in their hearts. Thus ends their adventure, but every starry night would remind them of this bright concert and this sacred lesson. A small gesture can light up the darkness, especially when you work together. The next day, when the sun rose, Aaron and Pierrot the bunny were filled with the energy from the day before. The Fireflies' concert had ignited something in them, a flame of enthusiasm ready to unfold in new adventures. "What do you think about sharing this story with our other friends today?" Aaron proposed, stroking Pierrot. "They would surely be curious to know how we saw a magical show." Pierrot the bunny, his eyes sparkling, nodded enthusiastically. "Great idea, Aaron. And who knows, maybe we could organize our own little concert with songs and dances." Thus, the two friends, still inspired by the magic of the previous night, decided to create a new event in the garden. They invited all their animal friends to join them for a day of celebration. They organized games, animated discussions about the wonders of the previous night, and even a little show where everyone could sing or dance under the gentle light of the sun. Aaron and Pierrot the bunny's garden became a joyful and welcoming gathering place, where stories of fireflies turned into waking dreams and where everyone could freely express their talents. At the end of the day, as the sun began to set, all the friends gathered again under the benevolent shade of the great oak. The spirit of the previous night was there, floating in the air, as memories of sharing and unity left an unforgettable scent. And you, dear friends, what would you do if you attended a concert of lights? Imagine your own adventures with your friends. Create your stories and let your imagination light up your world, just as Aaron and Pierrot the bunny lit up their summer night.